Hello Aquarius, this is your reading for the first couple weeks of March, at least starting then, for Aquarius, those born in the zodiac sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. New energies and hopefully positive energies for Aquarius. New energies and hopefully positive energies that are coming in for Aquarius during this time of the full Celtic cross. Remember, this reading will not resonate with all Aquarius individuals, and I do when I do shuffle these, like I go at, even before I turn on this video, I meditate on your sign. I meditate on each and every sign before I even start the reading. And I also, I do a few other things where I put my energy into it and I try to take the energy out of it, to see what's going on with that sign. It's just the way I do. But let's see what's going on. I always, as look for positive energies. The Three of Wands in reverse. You're thinking your ships aren't going to come in. That's what's the beginning energy. You're looking for them to come in, and you can't quite see them coming in yet. Doesn't mean that they're not. It's just that that's what you're feeling. Seven of Pentacles. Mulling over what you should do next with the Seven of Pentacles. It's what you're going to do next in work, in your life, because certain things that weren't working out, you're going to think about why they're not working out, and then you're going to go ahead with something else or try something else to improve your situation. Eight of Swords in reverse, it's crossing it. You're going to try to, like I said, get out of a trapped situation, a trapped feeling. Try to come unbound from a situation where you feel like you can't get out of, okay? What crowns you, the goal is the Ten of Cups in reverse. You feel, or what's crowning you, you feel like the cups are about emotions, so I'm saying feelings. But it's like you feel like you're not going to get your happily ever after. Something that just didn't quite work out. Maybe something didn't come in the way you were expecting it to, like with that Three of Wands. And you feel a little trapped. Let's find out what's going on. I clarify these. Once I clarify, I say this all the time, it does change the story up drastically. And I will be given the usual love reading at the end, and I'll pick a twin flame. Foundation, you feel like something is hopeless. You feel like something was hopeless with the Star card in reverse. In the past, could have to do with the Knight of Cups, or something has not been given to you that you want it given to. So you want something given to you, something emotionally sound, something that you really wanted, something that would make you happy, and you feel like it's not coming in. For some of you, you will be dealing with a water sign. Maybe you feel like they're emotional. You yourself can take on this energy, even though you're an air sign, can take on any of the cards. Anybody can, and you may feel like your emotions are all over the place. Very near future, you will be working on something financially, collaborating with more than one person. It is in the upright. So, yeah, you're going to be moving on to something that is going to start work, that's going to start moving forward again. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe. Five of Wands. Try not to argue with people. Try not to battle too much with the Five of Wands in reverse. That's the advice from the universe. What is coming towards you? The King of Cups, the Cups energy in reverse again. It's the outside environment or what is coming towards you. It's also the past situation. So something to do with a possible water sign or your emotions that got everything all messed up. But like I said, I see you working on something. Your hopes and fears. Ten of Swords. You're afraid someone's going to mess you over. You're afraid things aren't going to work. You're afraid things will end like they always end. That's what's in your mind. That's in a fear thing. So you can let that go if you want to. And then you do possibly overcome something with endings. It's not an ending, it's in reverse, so you may try to resurrect the situation, or you may fix something. Something may work out. It may or may not, if you listen to the universe. I got to clarify, something different definitely going on here. But you feel like you got messed over, Aquarius. You felt like that. When I was reading your last reading, I did see where someone had to watch what they were saying, because things would blow up. It's not that you were wrong necessarily, it just came out wrong, or you were misunderstood. So let's go back to the beginning with the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords is crossing it. You got to overcome a failed situation. You feel trapped of which way to go next. I need two cards for Aquarius as a subject at hand here. Two cards, please, and then we'll figure out a way. We'll figure out a way. Yeah, there was possibly an argument or embattlement in some way with the Five of Wands, and you're still trying to gain a victory. You were trying to gain a victory. You weren't trying to mess anyone over. I don't feel that you were, okay, for a lot of you. I just think things just came out kind of haywire for you. What's crowning you or the goal is the Ten of Cups. You feel like your happily ever after is unattainable. It doesn't mean that it is. It makes you just feeling kind of down and out because of whatever happened. So the Ten of Cups in reverse. I need 2 cards, please, for Aquarius. Is what crowns them or the goal. I don't think your goal is to be unhappy, so I'm thinking it's what is just hovering over you. Yeah, your goal is to come out of hermit mode and steady as it goes with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, someone you could be dealing with the earth sign, but not necessarily. It's someone moving on steady but slowly, but it usually works out for the best if you do. So you feel like, well, if I don't get my Ten of Cups, I'm going to have to take on another energy, a more stable energy, come out of hermit mode and not hide away. I got to keep on going. That's what you're feeling. I got to keep on going, and you do. Even though at the foundation you feel like something is hopeless, a situation with the Star card in reverse, I need 2 cards, please, though, for that. Why does Aquarius feel like something is hopeless here as the foundation? You may be able to reverse a situation. Knight of Swords, that's you, in the upright, with the Hierophant, with a possible contract or something, or someone you held in high esteem. You feel like whatever involvement you had with this situation or person, job, career, it doesn't matter. You're keeping things going. You're to keep on going straight forward and to the point and not give up. Even though you think something is hopeless, you're not going to. You're not going to give up. In the past, you're dealing with the Knight of Cups, something emotional, something a little unsettling. So the Knight of Cups in reverse, I need 2 cards for Aquarius in the past position. I gotta shuffle this a little bit more. Happy home. Could affect your home life. And someone is feeling a lot of, unrest. They can't sleep at nights, or when they have trouble sleeping at nights, or they keep on thinking of this. It keeps on running over in their head. The emotions that has to do with a home life, a happy home life that they want to have, that is obtainable. But something, like I said, got messed up. Now, in the very near future, you will be collaborating. You will be working on something. It will move forward again. It looks like you're doing what you're supposed to do. When things get messed up, you keep going, okay? So the 3 of Pentacles in the upright in the very near future. Okay, this is going to start taking off if you keep on going forward. I need 2 cards for the 3 of Pentacles for Aquarius. You're not going to hold back anymore. And you're going to see, you're going to get a lot of options and offers. You may not like a whole lot of them with the 7 of Cups in the upright, but they are there, and you're not going to hold back. You may take up on some of these options, even though they're kind of confusing for you in the very near future. You will be working towards something. Even though messages are a little bit off, with the Page of Rods in reverse, you also may be dealing with people who have lack of experience. I'll get these words out. It's that Mercury in retrograde thing everybody's blaming it on. I'll do it too. Now, the possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the 5 of Wands. Don't argue, don't fight, don't stress yourself out on anything, okay? Just let it roll on and keep on working on something, Just concentrate on you, in other words. So the 5 of Wands in reverse, I need 2 cards, please, for Aquarius. 2 cards. Queen of Rods, the Star card. Yeah, don't argue with people, especially someone who has a quick temper, because it'll just flare up your temper with the Queen of Rods in reverse. They'll have no fury like the Queen of Rods in reverse if you argue with them, because if you do, it's just going to be a hopeless situation. So just, brush your shoulders off, because it's just not worth arguing over. Just keep on working on what you need to work on to get by in life, which will happen, okay? Outside environment, King of Cups in reverse. Like I said, someone's emotional. I need 2 cards of what is causing all this in the outside. So someone on the outside is causing this, that is emotional. Someone's feeling left out and abandoned, and they feel like it has something to do with partnerships. Someone feels like they may not have enough, like I said. See, with that 5 of Pentacles is someone who is having a financial crisis in some way on the outside. Could have to do with someone you're emotionally involved with. Could be partnerships. Like I said, career, lovers. It doesn't matter. A love situation. It don't matter. But someone is feeling emotional and they're upset with you, and maybe you're trying to make it work. and you're thinking, oh, this is just so hopeless. But steady as it goes. You keep on going. You don't hold back. You keep on working. Even if it's a little confusing at first, just keep on going. Your hopes and fears, you're afraid someone's going to mess you over with the Ten of Swords, and you're afraid it'll be final when it happens. It's a fear. I don't think you're hoping for this with Ten of Swords. But remember, this does not have to become a reality. So the Ten of Swords in the upright, I need 2 cards for Aquarius. That's why they have this here, the Ten of Swords. Why is it there? Yeah, you may fear a blockage. Someone may block you, and you're just wanting wish fulfillment. You're not wishing to, I don't think you're wishing to hurt anybody, because I see someone on the outside who's very hurt. But I feel like someone may think, I need to block this situation so I can have peace in my life, you know. I can't deal with this right now. I just want to be happy and have wish fulfillment, and I got to work. I got to do what I got to do to make my life good. And maybe someone in the outside is like, I don't know, something's wrong with them, and they're kind of like upsetting you at the process when you're trying to work on something, you know. And in the end, you have something that's trying to resurrect, okay? You got something that's trying to resurrect with this card right here. It is in reverse. So I need 2 cards for the ending card. 2 cards for the ending card. It's trying to resurrect. What are you trying to resurrect? Or maybe someone's trying to resurrect something with you, or you're trying to repair something. I need 2 cards, please, for Aquarius at the very end. Yeah, communications. How this is going to resurrect itself is communications. For some of you may be trying to offer somebody something, or they may be offering you. I'm thinking they're going to offer it to you, possibly. Someone that rejected something before, you're going to try to offer it again, or they're going to try to offer it to you. I know this sounds confusing, but that's what I see. 8 of Wands is messages going back and forth. 4 of Cups is someone is in reverse, is someone may have put off accepting anything from you or you from them. You're going to resurrect the situation. You're going to rectify the situation with an ending that has been postponed, just to try to work it out in some way. I do see you trying to clear things up, but at the same time working hard towards something where you got other people that are really emotional around you in some way. In the end, you got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Someone is still, feeling a little insecure. This is only for the first couple weeks. We do have that Mercury retrograde going on, even, beginning of March, where confusing messages and offers come in. And the best way you can deal with this is just to keep on trucking along, keep on going and doing what you do, and try to smooth things out with people that are possibly going through a rough time during this time around you, which is going to make a rough time for you. But you should always just focus on what you need to do to get something done, and it'll work out for you. Otherwise, you're just going to be dealing with other people that feel like you aren't there for them, and they may say something to you, and they may upset your situation. You're just trying to work and gain a victory, and someone else is so upset they're throwing a monkey wrench in it. Now, this could be, like I said, work and love, career and love. Mixed together, where Aquarius is trying to succeed in life, and the personal life is messing them up a little bit. Now, I'm going to give you a love reading, and it could be different from this, or it could be just coincide right along with it, and the twin flame reading. I'll be right back. Let me clear this up. Hello, Aquarius again. This is your love reading for the beginning of March, first couple weeks of March starting for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm asking for new energies and hopefully positive energies. I do see you working hard on something, and you're trying to focus on that in the last reading. Let's see if that has anything to do with that reading, but I'm asking for a new energy for love for Aquarius. 3 cards, please. Three cards from the Angel Answers. Sun, Moon, Rising, Aquarius, March 2020. Energies coming in for love for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hopefully new energies and positive energies for Aquarius. Now, if you feel compelled, you can pick, a section. You if you feel compelled with that energy, but I bring them all together in the end anyway, just the way I do. And I'm going to use the Naked Heart tarot deck for clarification of the love reading. I need 3 cards. These are thick cards. They are super hard to shuffle. But I need to know for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for March 2020. You hear how loud they are when you hit them. But this is for new energies and positive energies for Aquarius. And I do shuffle these prior to even turn on this video for your sign. And I, try to pick up the energies like I said before. But I want them in there, those energies, for Aquarius. I'm going to stick together a little. These are new. They're very solid, very thick. If you ever buy these, they're on my website. I didn't link them, but you can easily Google it. And these cards, even though they're kind of big for my hands and heavy, they will last you forever, it seems. Now I need 3 cards from the Twin Flame cards from Mystic Moon for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for March 2020. If you don't like listening to me shuffle, just fast forward. 3 cards for Aquarius, new energies, hopefully positive energies with love. These are thinner, but they shuffle a lot easier for me. Let's see what's going on. Twin flames may connect to this, or they may not. I just like to throw them in there because people like twin flame messages, so might as well do them. Free yourself. I see this for a lot. Free yourself from the negativity. Forgiveness is at hand. And go within yourself with the High Priestess. Trust your intuition that know that you are right, okay? I do feel like there's other people around you that are suffering. And it says free yourself from the negativity. Forgive them because they pretty much don't know what they're doing with this energy out there. And just realize that things will get better. Just got to like I said, just meditate with the High Priestess there too. Meditate and not letting it get to you, okay? Twin flame thing. A lot of signs are pointing to you lately. You may be feeling like the 11:11, like I've been getting. I am in Aquarius rising, and I've been getting those. A lot of signs are pointing to me lately as an Aquarius myself. I don't pick up a lot of negativity because I do not allow it in my life. I will block it. But I do forgive people for doing it. I do not hold them against them. So do so yourself. This is a main energy that I'm picking up for Aquarius. Free yourself from the BS. And don't let people get to you. Meditate and realize that something is waiting for you to do. Something is meant for you to do. So focus on that. Keep your eye on the prize and keep working. Okay? Keep your eye on the prize. Enjoy yourself out there because some things are going to try to stress you out, okay? Just go out, enjoy yourself, have some fun. It's not the right time, especially right now during the retrograde, Mercury retrograde. It is not the right time to start something new. So just enjoy yourself the way they are because if you keep on like messing with people and it's not the right time, you got the 5 of Wands energy that was in that last reading. A lot of arguments and a lot of embattlement. So just go out and enjoy yourself. Just break free of everything else and just... like I said, enjoy. This person's twin flame says you were never far from my mind. I could pretty much see that in the last reading. Someone's very emotional. You are not far from their mind. But like I said, now is not the time to argue and battle with them over relationships. It's just not the right time. So just say if someone wants to start an argument, just say, hey, I'm going out. You want to enjoy with me? Fine. If not, well, see you later. People may get mad about that. Ooh. There may be a new love on horizons for a lot of Aquarius, especially those who are single and are looking. There is new love in the future. Look for a sign. I've been saying that. Look for a sign. New energies are coming in for this. And 9 of Wands, you will have to work towards something. You will have to think about where your next step is going to be and where you want to be in life with the 9 of Wands. Because what follow this is a 10 of Wands. And that's carrying a heavy load that you're going to want to carry. Okay? It's something that you'll want to do. You're not going to release it. So you're going to be thinking of what the next step is before you carry on this next journey. It could have a lot to do with that new love. And you're going to see a sign. You are going to see a sign. 1111, 222, 444. Now... the reason why you're going to be moving on with some of you with a situation, you can't take a situation anymore. Remember in that last reading, I saw that something was hopeless. It's the same thing. So I'm seeing if you bring these all together, It says free yourself, forgive people. Like I said, you are right. Your intuition is right. It's time for you to enjoy yourself, because people are going to try to blog you down. They're going to try to really push you down and get you down, especially with arguments. It's not the right time to mix it with them, okay? Know that new love is coming in for Aquarius. Look for a sign when this person comes about. Like, you may run into this person and you look up at the clock and you're just saying hello to somebody and 11:11 appears. Or, something just strange appears that you know will bring your attention to this person. And you will consider going the next step with them. And the reason why you're going on to a new love, your past situations, you just couldn't take it anymore. You just, you're done with something. You're freeing yourself from something. I did see that Eight of Swords where you felt trapped and bound in the last reading. So even though someone is on your mind and you're on their mind, it's saying to free yourself for now. And it could be that later on new love happens with this past person too. I'm not saying, I don't tell people to break up. I'm just telling you what the cards say, okay? I'm just saying that new love can develop. It's just not the right time to deal with the emotions. And it's time to enjoy yourself and not make yourself sick over stuff that does not need to be there, okay? When you decide to work on something, it's up to you whether you go with this new love or go on with work. It's going to be different for everybody. But I know if the emotions are too high for you, Aquarius, you won't be able to take it anymore. So you're either going to go with new love or start a new love later on. But right now you need to enjoy, relax, and enjoy yourself with work. Not just with work, but where you're working, and just go out and enjoy yourself instead of worrying about everybody around you and trying to please everybody at the same time. Okay, you are right. Okay, know that your intuition is spot on, and do not feel guilty about trying to deal with your own self without your own worth. What you need to do to make your life better. Okay, so this is your reading. I'm gonna let this go, and I will talk to you later. Bye.